What about Mr. Downtown Ray Mully listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, August 6, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Warner Bros. Released the trailer for the movie Cry Macho on Thursday. Clint Eastwood directs and stars in the film, opening September 17th in theaters and on HBO Max. Eastwood plays Miko, a former rodeo star and horse breeder, in 1979. Miko agrees to drive Raphael, played by Eduardo Minette, from Mexico to Texas for the boy's father, Howard, played by Dwight Yoakam. The trailer shows Miko and Raphael bond during their drive and stop at local bars. Miko lectures Raphael on the fallacy of acting macho. Miko says this macho thing is overrated, just people trying to be macho to show that they've got grit. That's all they end up with. Macho is also the name of Raphael's pet rooster. Raphael smuggles Macho into Miko's truck, startling him as he drives. Cry Macho is based on the book by N. Richard Nash. Nick Schenck wrote the screenplay adaptation. Eastwood last starred in the 2018 film The Mule, which he also directed. He last directed 2019's Richard Jewell. Schenck also wrote The Mule and Eastwood's Gran Torino. Minette makes his film debut in Cry Macho. South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker have signed a massive new multi-year deal. Under the deal with Viacom CBS, South Park was renewed for season 30 on Comedy Central with Parker and Stone, and to also produce 14 movies based on the franchise for Paramount Plus. The first two films will premiere by the end of the year, ahead of the show's 25th anniversary in 2022. Stone and Parker said in a joint press release, Comedy Central has been our home for 25 years, and we're really happy that we've made a commitment to us for the next 75 years. We can't wait to get back to doing traditional South Park episodes, but now we can also try our new formats. It's great to have partners who will always take a chance with us. Bloomberg says Park and Stone will receive more than $900 million over the next 6 years. South Park, an animated comedy set in the titular fictional Colorado town, premieres on Comedy Central in 1997. The movie South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut was released in 1999. In an interview with Bloomberg, Stone says that he and Parker are looking forward to creating more films. They said, we did a South Park movie in 1999, and we've never done another one because the show has been so satisfying. Now we're older, and the idea of what streaming movies can be is pretty promising. The upcoming movies will expand on the world of South Park and introduce new concepts and characters. South Park completed its 23rd season in December 2019. Two TV specials, the Pandemic Special and South Park Q Vaccination Special, have aired during the COVID-19 pandemic. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film He's All That. The streaming service shared a trailer for the teen romantic comedy film Wednesday, featuring TikTok star Addison Rae as Paget Sawyer, a high school student and social media influencer. He's All That is a gender swap remake of the 1999 film She's All That, starring Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook. The previous show's Paget, played by Rae, attempted to turn her weird and antisocial classmate Cameron Queller, played by Tanner Buchanan, into the school prom king after she finds her boyfriend Peyton Mayer cheating. Paget starts to fall in love with Cameron after his makeover. The official description reads, the contemporary story follows an influencer who accepts a challenge to turn the school's biggest loser into a prom king. Cook, who played Lainey Boggs in She's All That, plays Paget's mom in the new movie. Madison Pettis, Maya Malloy, Isabella Cravetti, and Kourtney Kardashian co-star. He's All That premieres August 28th on Netflix. Cobie Smulders is stepping in for Billy Gilpin in Impeachment, American Crime Story, and will portray conservative media pundit Ann Coulter on the series. Variety confirmed the new casting. Impeachment, American Crime Story will explore former President Bill Clinton's impeachment trial and the Monica Lewinsky scandal that took place between 1998 and 1999. Deadline also confirmed the casting. Gilpin dropped out of the show due to scheduling complications. The actress announced her departure during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live in June. Gilpin said at the time, "This is another COVID disappointment. I was supposed to play Ann Coulter, the American crime story, the Monica Lewinsky story. Because of COVID, the schedule didn't work." The series released a teaser trailer on Thursday. Co-stars include Clive Owen as Bill Clinton, Edie Falco as Hillary Clinton, Sarah Paulson as Linda Tripp, Anna Lee Ashford as Paula Jones, and Billy Eichner as Matt Drudge. Deadline also confirmed the casting. Gilpin dropped out of excuse me, rather. The miniseries is based on author Jeffrey Toblin's book A Vast Conspiracy, the real story of the sex scandal that nearly brought down a president. Richard Shepard is directing and serving as an executive producer. Sara Bareilles is penning the script and is also executive producing with Ryan Murphy, Paulson, Brad Falchuk, Neil Jacobson, Brad Simpson, Larry Kerensky, Sky Alexander, and Alexis Martin Waddell. Impeachment, American Crime Story is coming to FX on September 7th. 13 Reasons Why alum Tom Everett Scott and Angel icon Charisma Carpenter are set to lead the cast of Lifetime's movie The Good Father, the Martin McNeil story. The cable network said in a press release Thursday, based on actual events, The Good Father tells the story of Dr. McNeil and the incredible life he led with his former beauty queen wife Michelle and their 8 children. A pillar of the community, he was respected and loved by all, especially by his daughter Alexis, who adored him and who wanted to follow in his footsteps to become a doctor. But everything soon changed after Dr. McNeil convinced Michelle to have plastic surgery, ultimately leading to her drowning while on prescription medication. Just a few short weeks after his wife's suspicious death, Dr. McNeil brings home Gypsy Wills, a new live-in nanny for his children, but who is actually his mistress. Scott plays McNeil, Carpenter will play Michelle, and Anwale O'Driscoll from Left 4 Dead, the Ashley Reeves story, will play Alexis. Author, investigator, and television personality Nancy Grace is executive producing the project, which is expected to debut this fall. The Masked Singer panelist and Pussycat Dolls member Nicole Scherzinger has signed on to play Grace, Daddy Warbucks' chief of staff, in NBC upcoming musical production of Annie Live. Scherzinger said in a statement Thursday, "I'm excited to be playing the role of Grace Farrell on NBC's Annie Live. Musical theater has always made my heart soar, so I'm over the moon to join this amazing cast for such a great classic." The special is set to air on the network on December 2nd. It will co-star Taraji P. Henson as Miss Hannigan and Harry Connick Jr. as Danny Warbucks. NBC said the newcomer, who will play the plucky titular orphan, will be announced soon. Lear de Bissonnette and Alex Rudinsky are directing the TV adaptation of the Tony-winning 1977 Broadway musical, which was inspired by the newspaper column strip Little Orphan Annie. The musical was twice made into a theatrical movie. The 1982 version starred Aileen Quinn as Annie, Carol Burnett as Miss Hannigan, Amy Rankin as Grace, and Albert Finney as Warbucks. A 2014 remake featured Quavante Wallace as Annie, Cameron Diaz as Miss Hannigan, Rose Byrne as Grace, and Jamie Foxx as Daddy Warbucks. Sundance TV announced a Tryon Cruise Story franchise on Thursday. Hilarie Burton Morgan and Jenna Freeman will host. The first series, It Could Happen Here, premieres September 9th. 6-hour-long episodes will explore true crime stories in small towns. Morgan hosts It Couldn't Happen Here, author of The Rural Diaries. Morgan said It Couldn't Happen Here continues her advocacy for small town America. Morgan said in a statement, "Advocating for small towns has been the primary focus of my adult life, whether it's fighting for mom and pop shops or public schools and facilities like Astor's Service. I believe deeply in the value of these small communities." As an actor, Morgan starred on One Tree Hill, White Collar, and Council of Dads. With her husband, Jeffrey D. Morgan, she hosts Friday Night with the Morgans. When It Couldn't Happen Here ends, Indefensible premieres October 14th. The half-hour series follows Freeman as she investigates cases on the ground. Freeman said in a statement, "I hope the show gives viewers insight into some of the ways in which the system is flawed, so at the very least, they'll be a little more prepared in the event that they'll ever end up in a jury." Freeman wrote for The Daily Show, The Connors, and Borat's subsequent movie film. Sundance TV previously announced the limited true crime series, The Preppy Murders, Death in Central Park, No One Saw a Thing, and Jonestown Terror in the Jungle. Idina Menzel and Kristin Chenoweth will host the PBS special Wicked in Concert. Menzel and Chenoweth will co-host the concert special August 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Menzel and Chenoweth will play Faheba and Glinda in the original Broadway production of Wicked. The TV special celebrates the musical and the return of Broadway following the COVID-19 shutdown. Mario Cantone, Gavin Creel, Ariana DeBose, Cynthia Evero, Stephanie Sue, Rita Moreno, Jennifer Nettles, Alex Newell, Isaac Powell, Amber Riley, Gabrielle Ruiz, and Ali Stroker will perform during the special. The concert, directed by Bareilles Lee, will feature reimagined, never-before-heard musical arrangements of the songs of Wicked, created by musical director and conductor Luke Frazier. The performance will be filmed in Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, New York, and other locations. Wicked features music and lyrics by Stephen Schwartz and a book by Winnie Holtzman. The musical is based on the Gregory Maguire novel Wicked, The Life and Times of the Wicked Witch of the West, which reimagines characters of The Wizard of Oz. Little Voice from Sara Bareilles and Jesse Nelson of Broadway's Waitress has been canceled by Apple TV Plus after one season. This marks Apple TV's Plus first cancellation after the streaming service was launched in November 2019. Brittany O'Grady starred on the comedy drama as Bess King, a musician chasing her dreams in New York City. The series premiered in July 2020. Co-stars include Sean Teal, Colton Ryan, Shalina Bathina, Ken Valdez, and Philip Johnson Richardson. Bareilles created Little Voice alongside Nelson, with the duo also serving as writers and executive producer. Bad Robot's J.J. Abrams and Ben Stevenson also served as executive producers with Nelson as showrunner. Bareilles additionally provided original music and performed the theme song. Bareilles currently stars in Peacock's Girls Forever. John Whaite has joined the cast of Strictly Come Dancing Season 19. The BBC announced Thursday that Whaite, a chef and television personality who won the Great British Bake Off Season 3, will compete in the new season of Strictly Come Dancing. Whaite will be part of the show's first all-male partnership. Nicola Adams completed as part of the first same-sex female team in season 18. Whaite said in an interview Thursday on BBC Radio 2 that it was an honor to join the first all-male team on the show. He says, when they asked me if I'd be interested, I was just a little bit their handoff because I thought to do that and represent the LGBTQ plus community is one thing, but also just to see two men or two women dancing together. It's not necessarily about sexuality, it's all about intimacy and respect. He also added, and I think it's going to be such a great thing in our culture where men are sort of conditioned not to open up and not to be emotional. I think it might be helpful to combat that. So I'm excited on so many levels to be doing the first all-male partnership. Whaite will join previously announced contestants Tom Fletcher, AJ Odudu, and Robert Webb. Anton DeBrecki will replace Bruno Tonini as a judge in season 19. The season will feature 4 new professional dancers: Cameron Lombard, Kai Ritherington, Yoita Cristo, and Akita Kuzmin. Strictly Come Dancing season 19 will premiere on BBC One in the fall. Netflix is giving a glimpse of Cobra Kai Season 4. The streaming service shared a teaser trailer and premiere date for the season on Thursday. Cobra Kai is a sequel series to the Karate Kid movies. Ralph Macchio and William Zabka reprised their role as Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence. The preview shows the characters prepare for the All-Valley Karate Tournament. Johnny is seen smashing cement blocks while Daniel is seen training with Miguel, played by Oxulu Maduena. Martin Kove co-stars as John Kreese, with Courtney Hengiller as Amanda LaRusso, Tanner Buchanan as Robbie Keene, Mary Mouser as Samantha LaRusso, and Jacob Bertrand as Eli Hawk Makowski. Thomas Ian Griffin will return as Karate Kid Part 3 villain Terry Silver in Season 4. An official description says it's not just a tournament, it's the battle for the soul of the valley. Legends will be born in Cobra Kai Season 4. Cobra Kai completed filming season 4 in April. The season will premiere on Netflix in December. Disney Plus has renewed Star Wars animated series The Bad Batch for a second season. Star Wars The Bad Batch was launched on Star Wars Day in May. Part 1 of Season 1 finale is coming to Netflix on Friday. Season 2 will be coming to Disney Plus in 2022. Apple Music has launched a new live stream that followed Kanye West around Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta before he presents a second listening party for his delayed album Donda. Fans are unable to hear what is happening because the live stream is muted. It has shown West working out and sleeping inside the stadium. Fellow musicians Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, and Lil Yachty have also made appearances. West will be playing Donda for a live audience at the stadium starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Donda is expected to hit streaming services on Friday. This is the second listening party for Donda after West held the first one in July. The 44-year-old then delayed the album and took up residence at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium to finish the project. Donda is named after West's late mother, who died at the age of 58 in 2007. Is set to feature guest appearances from Jay-Z, the late Pop Smoke, Travis Scott, Pusha T, Baby Kim, Little Baby, and others. Taylor Swift has released a cryptic video teasing about her upcoming re-recorded versions of Red, including guest stars like Phoebe Bridgers. Swift captioned the clip on Twitter Thursday. Press's post cackles maniacally on Thursday, which features long words coming out of a vault that needs to be decoded. Swift fans online quickly got to work on and were able to decipher a number of phrases that came out of the vault after putting the words together in a crossword puzzle. The phrases include Bridgers, Ed Sheeran, Chris Stapleton, and what appears to be song titles like Ronin, Better Man, Babe, and more. Swift will be releasing her re-recorded versions of 2012's Red, titled Red Taylor's Version, on November 19th. The release will contain 30 songs in total, including tracks that were never released. Sheeran performed on Everything Has Changed on the original Red. The singer previously released a re-recorded version on Fearless in April. Some North Korean high school students were caught singing and dancing to a song by the South Korean boy band BTS are now under investigation, according to a South Korean press report Thursday. A source in North Korea's South Pyongyang province said that the students were trainees with North Korea's Red Youth Guard who were taking a break from training. Seoul Pyongyang's news reported. The Red Youth Guard is a North Korean militia organization of teenage cadets. The students of Angel Middle School were listening to BTS's hit song Blood, Sweat, and Tears on an MP3 player and belting out the lyrics, the sources said. Local chapter of North Korea's Workers' Party and State Security were notified of the activities. The group is being investigated for engaging in reactionary ideology and culture in violation of North Korea's law, the report said. In December, North Korea passed laws against reactionary ideology and culture, a reference to flows of information from the outside world, including South Korean entertainment, media, and broadcast. SP News source says that BTS songs are enjoying explosive popularity among North Korean youth. The North Korean source says they also know that BTS are young South Korean singers, that they have topped the U.S. Billboard charts many times, something not many artists have done. The source also says young North Koreans like the songs of BTS because of their meaningful lyrics that tells listeners to love themselves. North Korean indoctrinated to be loyal to the state are shocked to hear the message of self-care for the individual, the source says, according to SP News. The BTS song Blood, Sweat, and Tears also was mentioned in a 2020 report from South Korean news service Daily NK. North Korean military source told the news service last year that 3 soldiers in their 20s partied to the song and were arrested. South Korea's white paper on human rights in North Korea published last month said the regime has been strengthening punishment on citizens caught viewing outside media. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of August 7th. Number 10, Olivia Rodrigo with Deja Vu. Number 9, BTS with Permission to Dance. Number 8, Lil Nas X with Montero, Call Me By Your Name. Number 7, Ed Sheeran with Bad Habits. Number 6, Doja Cat featuring SZA with Kiss Me More. Number 5, Dua Lipa featuring DaBaby with Levitating. Number 4, Stay by The Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. Number 3, Olivia Rodrigo with Good For You. Number 2, Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow with Industry Baby. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 sales charts for the week of August 7th, BTS with Butter. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, August 6, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.